Hi, I'm Mrs. McDonald, and I'm here to share another story with you today. Today, I am sharing one of the stories from Love Letters from God, Bible Stories for a Girl's Heart. And I actually think this is not just for a girl's heart. I think it's for a girl's heart, a boy's heart, a mom's heart, a dad's heart, everybody's heart, a grandma's heart. So, anyhow, Glenys Nellist, I love all of her books. I love the way that she can take the big person Bible and she can read it and study it, and then she can take one of the Bible characters, well, Bible people, I don't want to say characters, that sounds like it's made up, but these are real people. She can take one of the accounts from the big person Bible and she can put it in words such that everyone can understand. I think that's just wonderful that she can do that. She's gifted at that. And when I read one of her Bible stories from the Bible that she made from the Bible, it makes me want to go back and read the Bible so that I can read the whole thing afterwards, and I read it with a better understanding. So, anyhow, I challenge you to do that. I am going to read one from near the middle, Hannah. Now, there are 14 in here, but I'm starting with Hannah. And the reason that I'm starting with Hannah is because I named one of my children after Hannah's first son, Samuel. We were thinking for so long, what should we name this child? What should we name this child? We have to think of the right name for this child. What should we name this child? And we were thinking maybe Patrick Ryan. But then we were like, we're just not sure if that's the right name for this child. And one day I was reading the children's Bible to my son, Charlie, and we happened to be reading about Hannah and her baby Samuel. And I thought, oh, I like that. Samuel Ray, because my first name's Ray, and we needed to use Ray still. So I was like, oh, I think that would be perfect. And I said, Keith, do you like Samuel Ray? And he said, yeah. So Samuel Ray it was, and Samuel Ray it is. And Samuel Ray McDonald, he follows God. He does, and I'm so glad. I dedicate him to God. Okay, anyhow, the hopeful girl. 1 Samuel 1:9 through 2:2 and 19. So you can look at that up in the Big Person Bible after you're done listening to it here. More than anything else in the whole world, Hannah wanted a son. Every day she dreamed of holding her own baby boy, of cuddling him and singing to him. But it was just a dream. Years came and years went, and still Hannah had no son. But even in her darkest days, hope was living in Hannah's heart. God had planted it there. Hannah held on to hope, and Hannah kept praying. Please, God, please, cried Hannah in the temple, would you give me a baby boy? If you will answer my prayer, I promise to give my son back to you. I will bring him here to the temple, and he will be your servant. And what do you think happened? One day, Hannah had her own baby boy. Hannah held little Samuel. She cuddled him and sang to him just like she had dreamed. And when Samuel was old enough, Hannah took him to live in the temple, just as she had promised. As Hannah blew her son a kiss goodbye and set off for home, she began to sing a song of praise to God, who had heard her prayers and kept her hope alive in her heart. This is my song of praise to you, for you have heard my prayer. You whispered hope into my heart and kept it growing there. You make me strong, you make me glad, and every day I'll sing, for there is no one quite like you, my God of hope, my King. Your love letter from God. Oh, I like this. The author, she always writes these for us, and I think they're kind of cool. Your love letter from God. Dear my precious child, Did you know that hope can live in the darkest of places? Think about the deep soil where daffodil bulbs are hidden. One day, pretty flowers will emerge from the dark earth. Or think about a chrysalis hanging from a branch, all shriveled and lifeless. But inside, a butterfly is growing. One day, she will spread her wings. Ah. Now, think about Hannah. Even in her darkest days, hope was alive in her heart. And just like I whispered hope into Hannah's heart, I will whisper hope into your heart too. Even in the darkest times, keep praying. Hold on to hope. It is my gift to you. With love, God. And it says, as soon as Hannah got home, she took out her needles and thread and began to make a special coat for Samuel. It was just the first of many. Every year, Hannah would take a beautiful homemade coat to her son, and every single stitch would be sewn in love. God's words to you, I will give you hope. Jeremiah 29:11. So I hope that makes you want to go out and actually maybe even get this book because it's really good. It would be great for in an Easter basket. For a girl, a boy, a mom, a dad, these stories are good. Anyhow, I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope it makes you want to go get your big person Bible and read about Samuel and Hannah. I'll talk to you later. Bye.